On their way 10, the Donna Police Department rallying behind one of their own who's battling a rare form of bone cancer.
Yeah, we first told you about Pete Perez's treatment for osteosarcoma in Houston at the end of July. Now this week he had to make the difficult decision to have his leg amputated. Tonight, why his desire to serve and protect will never go away. When Sergeant Pete Perez returned home from a second tour overseas with the Marine Corps Reserves in 2011, his fellow police officers in Donna were there to welcome him home.
You know, these guys were all happy to have him back. I mean, because, you know, you missed it. It's a brother that's been missing for some time, and the void that day was filled.
But the void at the Donna Police Department is back. Not because of war, rather cancer. Police Chief Grande says it's been difficult to see Pete gone once again.
And I know cancer doesn't discriminate. It's horrible. But from his dad, he's going to make it because he's got to live for his 3 kids.
Pete is fighting a rare form of bone cancer at MD Anderson in Houston. And while he still needs several more rounds of chemotherapy for cancer in his lungs, he's already won the battle against a tumor in his leg by making a life-changing decision.
They remove my left leg and part of my pelvis, I believe. The tumor that I had in there, it's gone, was completely removed.
His wife and 3 children have been a great source of inspiration. But so have his friends at the Donna PD, where he's worked for the last 3 years.
I appreciate their support, I really do. You know, they've been sending me messages every day, you know, letting me know that they're out there pulling for me and they hope that I recover quickly.
Pete hopes to be able to serve and protect once again.
God puts different obstacles out there in front of us for reasons. I think it could be a possibility. You never know.
Chief DeLeon says his spot will be waiting for him.
If Pete says he's going to come back, I believe him. He'll be back standing, and he'll surprise us all.
A benefit car show and barbecue to benefit Pete will take place on August 17th at the Al Williford Chevrolet dealership in Portland, Texas. That's near Corpus Christi. It runs from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with an entry fee of $20 per vehicle. We're told 100% of the proceeds will benefit the Donna police officer. Anyone with information can contact the organizers at 361-960-6992. Aleda Lugo says, Officer Pete, you are in my prayers. Can't wait for this to be all behind you and you move forward, making a difference in others' lives like you always have, serving your country and community. From Donna, but living in Atlanta.
And Leti Villafuerte writes, Pete, I don't know you, but you served with my son-in-law, Wayne Ponce. I thank you for your service, and I pray for your recovery. God will give you strength to overcome cancer, because his word says that his plans for you are for good and not for evil, to give you a hope and future that he will never leave you.
Beautiful comments. They're on my Facebook page tonight, where there's also an account information set up if you'd like to help the family with expenses by making a monetary donation. I've got it posted again on my Facebook. You can also send Pete your well wishes. I'm told he's reading them tonight. To find me right now, just search Ryan Wolf.